Hey guys, so let's get going. How you doing, ladies?
Hey, Safi.
Hey, how you doing?
Right, thank you.
Good. How you doing, Zana?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good. So I believe you both kind of are familiar with this strategy. So what would you like to go over today? Just
No way.
Oh, you don't know the strategy? You
No.
don't know the strategy, Zana?
I mean, I know the team is using that. So this is what I know.
Oh no, but do you
And
know?
no. No. Come on.
All right. So I'll just go over the rules.
I just upgraded my packet today.
This looks like a good trade to take as well. I'm actually going to take this trade. AUD-CHF. I'm going to place this trade. I'm going to take it to... I'm going to take it to the P4 zone. So my take profit is 0.714.
Are we buying or selling?
What do you think?
Buying.
Okay, you're not that of an amateur.
Yeah, I think we buy. Okay.
Definitely.
Safi, I've got issue with my eye. I'm sorry.
Oh Lord. Okay, I'll let you.
Yeah.
You're forgiven.
We're buying.
Stop loss is 70603. So the take profit is 0.71411, and the stop loss is 0.70603. Sonia, can you see why I'm taking this trade?
Yeah, I can see why. So, basically, it's just qualified around maybe about, okay, I can't show you where, about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Yep. 6
Yeah.
o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got the blue over red in terms of the EMA line. So you've got the candle that's going across. You've got a doji. You've got a couple of dojis to the left of that candle. And then you've got the candle that closed after the lines crossed. So that's about 5:30. And then, oh, the parabolic star. Yes, the parabolic. I can just about see it in that line. It's just.
Oh, it's there. It's
there.
there.
I can see it. Yes, I can see it. You've got the parabolic star, and then on the stock, you've got blue over red below the qualifying candle. So those are the qualifiers.
That's it.
Should I say?
Can you see why I'm taking it to P4 zone?
I would guess it's because the candle closed up in the SO zone, or it opened in the SO zone. You probably would have gone up a little bit further, but the P4 is the zone where it can reverse. So to be on the safe side, we're going to just take it to that blue color.
That's it. That's exactly right. Exactly right. So, well done. I think you'll be doing next week's training. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, maybe.
The awkward laugh. No, yeah.
I'm confident at a certain stage, but there's just some things that I just need just to.
I would say just to speak about the confirmations, not to call any trades. That's what I would say. And I'd be on the call as well, just to make sure that you're.
1 week I was the one who shared my screen, I think.
I remember. I do. That was amazing. This is going, sorry, I'm just going off track a little bit because I'm in this trade and it's looking healthy. So that's fine. All right, so guys, look, Queen's Gambit strategy is when you come onto the pivots chart, it doesn't look like this. It doesn't look like this at all. So you do need to set up your chart according to the Queen's Gambit strategy, which is in the YouTube video. And if you don't know, then I will send it to you if you don't have it. Once your chart is set up like this, you just have to follow a few confirmations before you enter into the trade. So the first thing you want to be looking out for is like the entire trend sort of thing. Like, where is the trend going? Are we going up? Are we going down? Are we consolidating? Once you can see that, you know, the trend is going up, that's like confirmation number one. Number two is looking at where we qualify this trade. So when I say qualify, I'm referring to the EMA line. So we have a blue EMA and we have a red EMA. When the blue EMA is above the red, we are buying. And when the blue is below the red, we're selling. This strategy uses the Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, not the Japanese. So it's easier to see momentum when the market is moving up or down. So we're looking for a qualification. So we can see that the market was going down at this point, and we can now see that the market started to move up. So right now, our attention is going to be around this area where everything sort of crossed over. All right. So we're looking at the cross. The first thing we want to identify is one green candle that goes across both EMA lines. So we have one that has completely moved across both EMA lines, and not only has it gone across both, it has closed above. So we can see that this candlestick has closed above because it ends above the red candle. Yeah, but this is the one the red line, sorry, but this is one candle that crosses, and that's all we're looking for at this point, the candle that crosses over both lines. It doesn't matter if the red is above the blue line or the blue is above the red line, but we just want to make sure that one candle has clearly broken across both. Oh my days, you nutter. Sorry guys. Oh, you nutter. One candle has gone across both lines, and that's this one. Then once you've seen that candlestick that's crossed over both lines, you want to look to the left and see if you can identify a doji. These are doji candlesticks, a candlestick that has a long wick above and a long wick below, and a small body in the middle. Here is one, here is another one. There's a few, but we really just want to see one to the left. So that's this one. The next thing, so once we've seen these two, or it could be this candlestick and a doji over here, it doesn't matter as long as we have identified a doji that's predominantly close to the candle that's broken across both lines. We have to wait. We have to wait for this blue EMA to clearly cross over the red EMA. Okay, we have to wait, because if we don't wait, we're entering into this trade prematurely, and so, you know, anything can happen, you know, if we are not following the rules of the Queen's Gambit strategy. So once we've got the candle that crosses above both lines, and we have our blue EMA that has crossed over the red now, we are looking for a candle that opens up above the blue EMA. So if you was on the chart and you was there and you saw this candle form above the blue EMA, which it is, it's at the crossing, but I like that, you know, that's super early entry, the sniper moves. It's crossed above both EMAs. But what maybe at this point, you may want to wait for the next candlestick, because when we are at the P4 zone, that means that the market can reverse. Yeah, so it can start to wick off of that P4 line and then start to head down. So I would maybe just wait, as we're at the P4 zone, I would actually want to wait for this candle to finish forming, making sure that it closes above the P4 zone. And then my entry candle would be this one. So when I'm on the charts, I'm looking at this candlestick, I'm paying attention to my blue EMA being above my red. I'm now looking for my parabolic SAR directly underneath my candle, which is this one. And I'm also looking at my stochastic, wanting to see that the blue is above my red line. Once everything is lined up, I will be looking at taking this trade. We like to go from color to color with the Queen's Gambit strategy. When I say color to color, usually we go from, if our candle is on a green line, we would like to take profit at the next green line. But what I've been sort of doing myself is sort of just a couple of things, either not putting on a take profit and just letting the trade run, or I just put on a take profit that works out to be about, if I've entered the trade on this, basically at R5, I may measure, you know, R7 is 19, 20 pips. So I would be happy to take it from here to R7. That would be my take profit. 20 pips is a good, you know, target to achieve. Once your trade is obviously in good profit, you can always move your stop loss to secure or to entry and then let the trade run. So my target will be R7 and my stop loss will always be the first parabolic SAR, the first one that started that upwards movement. So there's a couple, but this one did not start that upwards movement because we had a slight pullback. This is the parabolic SAR that started the upwards movement. So I'm going to place a horizontal line there and be using that as my stop loss, which is 77.474, right? And then, yeah, I will take the trade to R7. Obviously, it went to R7, it rejected. It is going to continue. It's going to continue up. Maybe the next point will be R8, right? Bear with me 1 minute, guys. Yeah, so that would be that. Any questions, guys, on how you guys been finding the strategy?
Yeah, I'm getting more to grips with the strategy itself and finding my own trades. The only issue that I have, and I don't know if it's my account size or my lot size, etc., is that my risk to reward doesn't equate. You know, it's like yesterday I had one of the trades that we called in the morning. My reward was going to be like 70 something pence, and and if I'd lost, it would have been like £4 something. So that's where that's my stumbling block at the moment, in terms of.
So your risk to reward factor. You're risking more than you're gaining out of the trades.
Yes. So I don't know as well if I'm getting in the trade late or not putting a high enough TP, and the stop loss is the pips to the stop loss is much greater than the pips to the TP. But yeah, that's generally where my stumbling block is at the moment. I'm trading with a demo account that is about, started off at 300, it's like 260 something, 265. Yeah, so I don't know if that has something to do with it. 261 is what it's at.
Your demo's at 261, yeah? Let me see.
So when I'm winning, it's minimal, and when I'm losing, the losses are much greater than what I would have won.
Well, that definitely comes down to the pips that, you know, comes down to the pips. Because if we look at this chart and we entered here, for example, you know, and we took our stop loss at first parabolic SAR, you know, that's 47 pips, right? So that's a potential £4.70 on a 0.01.
Yeah.
And if you're only going to, let's say, R8s, you know, that's a possible £1.90 profit on 0.01. So if you've measured, maybe you want to try this over the next coming week, if you have measured your stop loss to be 40 something pips, then maybe you want to try to measure your take profit to equal that or be slightly higher, especially if you've got into a trade close to the qualifying point. Yeah. And I would say maybe don't maybe try not to take any trades that is giving you less of a reward than it is compared to your risk.
And that's what I'm finding sometimes difficult to find those particular trades with the Queen's Gambit, trying to go color to color or just doing a, you know, 20 pips up, so forth. That's what I'm finding quite challenging. All
right, well, look at this, right? Say, for example, this called everything qualified around about here. Candle crossed over right here. We have our dojis here. We had this candlestick that opened above, but you know, it's touching the line slightly. So maybe we'll come back on the next candlestick. And this is where you would enter, which is on -3. You're going to measure from here to your stop loss, which is 30 pips, right? That's your stop loss. You're now looking at taking it to, well, there is no color. I can't see if that's, I think -3 is that's the only color for -3. So
there is one at the top, that brown color.
Is it all the way at the top?
Yeah.
Right. Well, imagine if you got in there. Jesus Christ. Why?
Just go there.
But that's the thing with those ones, they go, but you have to trail your stop loss. Like you can't take, if you take your profits too soon, you miss that whole move, you know? And it's something where when you see, I mean, just for future reference, then in that case, if a candle qualifies at the bottom of the chart, you know you want to be holding that trade, because that is a sign that it's going to go all the way up. Anyway, so you said 30, you saw your risk was 30 pips and you decided to just measure 30 pips up here as well, which is SO, which is, it's SO. You would have more than got there. You would have more than got there. So
even if I went to Q4, I would have.
And beyond. So it really can't. I mean, have you found any currency pairs that you are just focusing on, kind of thing?
No, I haven't yet. I'm just like jumping in at the ones. I write them down, so maybe I need to just go back and see which ones have been successful, and maybe look into my demo account and see the ones that I've been winning. Those ones are the ones that I maybe should focus on.
Yeah, especially if you notice that they kind of you see results at a particular time. This is where the trading plan comes into things. Or you're seeing that on a certain day, this trade, or in the evening it moves more than in the day. It's really important because it will help you to remember this one thing with Forex, right? We have an abundance of options and opportunities to trade, but we can really and realistically make money from one currency pair up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It just comes down to patience, because sometimes if you're just focusing on one currency pair, sometimes the market may be consolidating and you can't make a move. But once it breaks out that consolidation zone, you know that it's going to shoot up or it's going to shoot down. Yeah. It's going to be worth the while of waiting. But obviously, we want to be actively trading, which is fine. But we should be trying to identify trades that or currency pairs that we like the movement on.
Okay, I will do that, and maybe look at the times and, as you said, the days, so that I know I have to be kind of trading at those points in time.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you finding the I mean, I know the Queen's Gambit is fairly new to us. Are you finding it you know, good in terms of getting in, getting the pips, not hitting the stop loss, etc.?
So for me it varies a little bit. Queen's Gambit strategy, I like to use it as a confirmation as well now. So I do trade slightly differently when it comes to my own trading style, but I like to use the algorithms just to give me that confidence that what I'm seeing is right.
Okay, I understand.
You know. And then I may look for an entry using the Queen's Gambit, because I do like the crossing over and the way that it's structured in terms of with the confirmations like the parabolic star, and you can clearly see when it's rejecting off certain zones. I see a little bit different things, so I do like to use it as confirmation. But when I started trialing it out, when it first came to my attention, I didn't really hit any stop losses. I have hit stop losses, I have now, but when I first was trialing it out, I didn't. So I know it's possible, but the main thing we have to do when it comes to the Queen's Gambit strategy, the main thing is not trade when it's consolidating.
Okay, yeah.
The main thing. So when you can see that the market is doing this, going sideways, you just leave it alone. You have to wait for the clear break above all of these wicks before you enter in. Like this stuff, for instance, you know, it's uptrending. It's going up, it's come down to S1, it's gone up, it's come down to S1. You know, what we're probably going to see is it move past R7 to create a higher high, because as you can see, it's high, then it got higher, then it came down, then it got higher, then it came down. It goes higher, you know, because it moves, it creates higher highs and higher lows. So I wouldn't really want to let me see what this is saying. This is saying that it's selling, and it's selling, well, R5 S3 is already finished. You know, it did it in one candlestick, really. Trade was done. So I'm not trying to get in this trade. I can see that it's qualified, but I ain't going in. Number one, RS5 is already reached S2. Number two, if I zoom out a little bit, I can see that the last place it was at was S1 before it went up. So we're back at S1. So it may well start going up, you know. So on this, I may put it on a note that I'm waiting for the buy. Yeah. So I may have a notepad. Now maybe like I'm waiting for the buy on AED CAD. So a couple of hours, I may come back and check what's happening with AED CAD. Because it's not, the sell is not, we're not going in for the sell here, but we can definitely go in for the buy once everything starts to cross over. But that might take some time. So obviously it's got to get to the P4 zone, it's got to close above the P4 zone, the EMA's got to cross back over and that. But it's one to keep an eye on. So we're looking at this one. This is downtrend. Well, what is this doing? Yeah, this is downtrending. And as well, like you're going to see that sometimes with trades, you see that it makes big pushes up, like pushes up massively, then it just does a small pullback, and then it pushes up massively again. Like all the different currencies, they have their own style. That's why it's kind of important to try to study, you know, a certain pair, because of you will be able to identify how it moves, because they don't all move the same. Yeah, they don't. So this is looking for the buy. Yeah, I would probably agree that we're probably going to go into some sort of buy. It's created a low here, it's come down, it's created a higher low. Yeah, so this low is higher than the previous low. So it may go back up and create another higher low, right? If it does that. And then obviously we want to look at, so this is the previous high. So it could come up and break that high, yeah, to create a higher high from this end. I don't know if you're following me here.
I am, yes, I am.
Yeah, right. So market structure helps, yeah. So we're looking at the buy on this. But obviously we just, I mean, it's looking like it's looking all right, but we do need to wait. The blue line has crossed, well, it is crossing currently. That blue candle has started above. We've got the SAR, we've got the stochastic, dojis are here as well. If I even, you know, you definitely want to drop it down, especially when you see one that like that, you know, it's very good to drop it down. What I would also say is when you're dropping it, oh, this is, why did it change us like that? Hey, bugger. So it looks like the chart needed to reset anyway. This is the same one, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, it's already deep in the buy. So if you want to drop it down to the 15, always put a vertical line where you're looking at, like where your eyes are paying attention to. So when you drop it down to the 15, you're going to clearly see the area that you're focusing on. And you can clearly see what's going on, you know, it's so high above the EMA, we're moving up, right? And you can still get into this trade, yeah? So definitely mark that out to make it clear for you when you are dropping it down to the 15-minute. So we've qualified pretty much on S1. We've qualified on S1. So potential R7 move, you know, potential R7 move. So you can, let me see, yeah, potential. What did I say about higher high? Yeah. Where is R7? It creates that higher high, right? So this is potentially going up to R7. Yeah. So let's say, even if you want to take it on your demo, let's do that. Let's say, oh, is this the same one we put in? Yeah, this is the same one. I must like this one. We just put this one in already. Oh, yes. Yeah, we put this one in, but we only put it in for S3, I think. I think we only put it in for S3. No, so this is, no, you took it to P4. Oh, I took it to P4. Oh, yeah, great. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I took it to P4. So once, you know, I would say, and I want you to practice this, yeah, I would say, once, I know you're not going to be able to keep an eye on it, but okay, place another trade, yeah, do TP, so that was TP1, let's do TP2 and TP3 that I did, right? So let's place 2 more trades on this currency, right? The next TP, but what happened to the chicken that was on the side? It was in there. No, it was, but why isn't it in there now?
It is. The chicken's in there.
No, you guys ate the chicken. Who ate the chicken?
Unique had to have fun.
I know. Why did you take the chicken?
Was that the dinner? I never took all that chicken.
Well, you took chicken. You wasn't supposed to take any. Sorry. Just wait. I'm finished. But just wait. Yeah, so let's go TP2 and TP3. Then we're going to jump off because of Eugene and Mr. Bless has got their call.
Yeah.
So TP, let's go with TP. So TP1 was P4.
Yeah.
TP2 is, let's go with 0.71716. Yes, you did, Unique. Yes, you did. 0.71716 for R6. Yeah, let me go with TP2. 0.71716.
Yeah.
And we're using the same stop loss. We're using the same stop loss, which is 0.70603. All right, you can buy it. And now TP3 is going to be R7. So 0.71869. And we're going to use the same stop loss, 0.70603. Oh man, I'm tapping in the wrong place. Everybody got those numbers if you're taking this trade on the demo or, you know, on the live, but I just want to show you guys how you can maximize one trade if it's going potentially all the way to TP3.
Steffi, sorry, my phone froze.
Is there anybody there?
Yeah, I'm
Steffi?
speaking.
Hello? Hello?
She can't hear.
What one do you need me to repeat, honey?
No, I didn't hear any of that. My phone froze.
Oh man.
Sorry.
So we're taking free trade. We're taking
Yeah,
free trades on one pair. Yeah.
I heard that, but I didn't get the
Can
numbers.
you hear me now,
sorry.
John?
I can hear you.
Did you get the numbers for TP? I'm gonna put the number for TP1 in the chat and TP2, TP3, yeah?
Thank you. Oh.
71411, TP1 0.14771, TP2 TP2 is 0.71869, TP3. Oh crap, I think I just did TP. Sorry, TP2 is TP3. Ooh, sorry to confuse you guys. I just put TP2 as TP3. So the next one I'm going to do, it doesn't matter, you can still put it in because it will. 71716. 71716, and the stop loss is 0.70603. All right, guys, so those are the parameters for this trade, AUD-CHF. We're tapping into that market as well, so it very well may move tonight. It's just got to, it's just rejected off the -1, and it's just created a new lower high. So it's looking good to get to R7. It's looking good. So let's see how it goes.
Can I say something quickly? I want to go to the other meeting. The last couple of trades that I've put on, when I put the stop loss in, and I've tried it twice or sometimes even 3 times, the numbers differ. So what I'm going to try with this one, so that if I put it in rather what you've given me, the numbers differ. They don't come out on the same, on the meta trade. It doesn't come out the same. I'm not sure what's happening.
What do you mean it doesn't come out the same? You type the numbers in and it doesn't show the same.
Yeah, if I put 111 in, 113 might come out. I don't know what's happened. And I've tried it a couple of times to see, like, is it my fat fingers or, do you know what I mean, or whatever, but it's, I don't know what's happening.
Try it now and see what happens, because I that sounds a bit strange. Not sure what
Right, let
that's
me
all
do that.
about.
No, yeah. Let me do
Try it
that.
now. Anyone else got any other questions? Who would like a training of this more than once a week? Let me know, because I want to know what you guys want. I want to give you guys what you want. I don't know what you guys want. I'm gonna just do what I do.
This is the only strategy that I'm using. So yes, I'd welcome another session just to help.
Any day and time good for you?
I guess Tuesday evening, unless you want to do a daytime, it'd either be Thursday daytime I could do, if that suits everyone.
I know Lavelia's in St. Lucia. She just said yes, and I know that they're about 4 hours behind, so she may be at work at a certain time. Lavelia, what time fits you? As well, so we can just try to work out something mutually.
And Safi, it's definitely a sell, right?
No, it's a buy.
Okay, sorry, buy. Well, that's gone in now. Let me see, tell you the number. Okay. The stop loss is 0.71134, and I put in 0.71411.
That's the take profit, you mean?
Or which way? No, it's
Send me a screenshot, because the TP1 is 0.71411. That's TP1. The stop loss is 0.70603.
Right, let me do. I'm going to do. I've done it. I said it the wrong way around, but I've done it again. I'm going to put it back on again, but the numbers are not coming out the same. I don't know why.
It might be because of the spread on the trade on the broker. It may just be because even though we press enter, we don't all get in at the same price.
That's what I was thinking. So I've put on it's 0.01. That's correct, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the top. Let me try again. Same one I'm going to do this one.
All right, 8 o'clock. So how about 8 o'clock on a? Let me just see what day I can do 8 o'clock. Guys, 1 sec. 8:45. No, is it? Check if Lamara's in the bath, please. It's like telling me to set the bath, and I don't know if you went in. If that bath is still set. Oh my gosh, we're missing the session, guys. So I can do Tuesdays 8 o'clock, or I could do Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, Monday or Tuesday or Friday at 8. If you want an evening one.
I'll be flexible and try my best to come any.
And Monday? How's Monday?
I'm happy to do an afternoon one as well on any day.
The afternoons are not good for me particularly, but I'll try and
right.
get you
on the evenings. So I do Monday evening. I do Monday evening, yeah, for the training. So Monday and Wednesdays, and then yeah, maybe a Thursday afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, it may not be for for a long while. We might just need it for a couple of weeks, and then we might review it.
Yeah, you guys will be taking over the sessions soon.
That'll be
as soon
amazing.
as you guys are like seeing all those blue screens. Yeah, that'll be fantabulous. So your entry, that's your entry price. So click on it for me. Click on AUDCHF and then send me a screenshot of what you see.
Okay.
Because those two numbers there are the price that you got into the market at. That's your entry price. If you click on it, it will say take profit and stop loss, and that should be the numbers that you put in.
it's a quick question, Safi. So are we putting 3 trades on right now? 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Fine.
All
Right,
three
is that
trades.
sorry.
Not this, honey. Not this. Not this. Not this. So you see where you've got the trade open. Yeah.
Okay, hold on one second, we'll go back to it. Yep.
Right. Just click on that currency pair, and it will
Yep.
drop, and it will drop down. It will open it up for you, and then
Yep.
it should have your
New,
table.
and it says new order.
No, that's not where you're. So the one that you've placed, the trade that you placed already
Okay.
inside your screen where you can see
Yep.
your balance and stuff.
Okay. Did you mention screenshot that?
Yes.
Okay.
So I just sent to you what you should do. Right. Okay, so can you see your TP is 71411 and your stop loss is 0.70603?
Yep.
Then it's right. Yeah. Those numbers at the top is the entry price. That's,
Okay. Okay. You see, thank you very much.
yeah. That's
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
okay. I didn't realise that. I just thought because what you, but I kept thinking like, why? But why does it not show at the top? Like, because it's just showing you what you enter at.
Yeah, that's the entry. Yeah. That only shows you where you entered it in the market at.
Okay, no, that's
So,
great.
but
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna post that in the Forex support group just so that you know what she was looking at as well.
Okay, that's great. But that's thank you, Safi.
All right, guys, no problem. Let's see if we can jump on the next session for the next 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah, they start 7:30.
Thank you, Sophie.
You're welcome, guys. Yeah, it started already. Yeah.
Right then. Thank you. Night, everybody.
All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Please.
You're
Safi,
welcome. Yeah.
Can you post a recording of this, please?
I will, girl. Thank you. Thank you. I'll do that.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.